Hello friends and welcome back to a new tutorial. In this video I will show you how to install a super cool 12.8-inch Android head unit on my beautiful Mercedes W166 ML250. This head unit is compatible with 2012, 2015 ML and GL models. It looks fantastic and my car now feels like a 2020 plus model even though it was built in 2012. I was honestly blown away by how well it integrates into the car's interior. It looks almost OEM, it keeps the original menu and all the factory functions of the car while adding all the modern features. You get access to wireless CarPlay and Android Auto, although I'm not sure how much you'll actually use them since you can install any app you want thanks to the super fast Android 15 operating system. You can also insert a SIM card for mobile data in case you don't want to use your phone's hotspot. One of the things I like most about this product is the digital clock underneath the screen, which comes with multiple customizable skins. Let's get this show rolling. Along with the head unit, I also bought a rear view camera since this car didn't come with one from factory. I'll walk you through the installation of that as well, step by step. I chose this product from CarPlay because I've installed their units on friends' cars before, and even after years of use, they still work flawlessly. And I have to mention, unfortunately for me, this video is not sponsored. I say unfortunately because this setup cost me around $600 out of my pocket, but honestly, I'm pretty sure it's going to be worth every cent. So let's get started with the unboxing. I'll start with the rear view camera first because it's smaller. So we have the wiring. It's not very complicated to connect the reverse camera to an Android head unit. It's very simple. You don't have to power it from the reverse lights. This is a user manual, won't be needing it. It's pretty simple. And this is the trim that comes with the camera. And here is where the button for the release of the tailgate will come in. This is where the button comes. And you just press the button, it releases the tailgate. So it comes with its own trim, and it replaces the original one, so everything is going to look OEM. I don't have an OEM reverse camera on my car, so this is going to look just awesome. Let's place this aside and check the bigger box. Oh, so let me show you this sticker here. So it's compatible with 2013, 2015 MLGL. Actually, my car is 2012, but I asked the guys from CarPlay if that's going to be a problem. They said it's no problem because the CAN bus decoder works also for 2012 models. As you can see, MLGL, 4G LTE connectivity, because you can also install a SIM card. Directly, you can add it directly to the navigation unit, to the head unit, and have access to internet without using hotspot on your mobile phone. It's a 4 GB RAM head unit plus 64 GB storage, 8-core processor. It also supports AHD, reverse camera, and 12.8-inch display. It's massive. It's gonna look awesome on the car, but we'll see that a bit later. So of course we have a wiring diagram. It's not really that complicated. It won't be very different from other head units or CarPlay modules. It's mostly the same thing. You won't be needing to install the aux cable or the AMI port. Actually, in my car, I won't be needing this. It will work just fine without them. We got some USB ports, which I am not going to install, I think. I'll have to think about it because I don't like these things hanging underneath the dashboard, but maybe I can insert them inside the dashboard. That would be a bit better and not that annoying. GPS antenna, 4G antenna, this is for LTE connectivity. Wiring for the backup camera, which I also bought, as you know. I don't know if I'm going to show you how to install the camera in this episode because it would be probably too large. It's gonna be too long, and I'll probably do a second episode. So make sure you subscribe so you can be notified when I release the next episode. So let's see what else we have inside. This has to be the mounting bracket for the Android screen. Yes, that's it. So if you guys own an ML, then you probably noticed that on the original bracket, the original air vents come to the sides of the original display. The display is very small, it's here in the middle, and you have the air vents on the sides. Now what this bracket does, it's like an adapter, and it brings the air from the original air vents, from the ducts, for the original ducts, on front, up to front, underneath the Android head unit, which is really great. Here you have probably a clock, a watch. I don't know if it's digital or analog. I don't see the analog, but I see though a connector, an electrical connector, so it's probably digital. I don't know. We'll see. I don't really want an analog one because I don't think they match too nice. So next we have a metal mounting bracket, which will probably come will replace the original screen. So you can then install the plastic mounting bracket for the screen. This is the metal one that comes behind it. 2012-2015 MLGL. And now some wiring harnesses. So this is the LVDS cable that comes with two USB ports. Okay. Next we have a GPS receiver or GPS antenna. Here we have the 4G LTE antenna, because I'll probably use a SIM card eventually. I hate using my phone as a hotspot all the time for internet access. This is an adapter for the AMI, which I won't have to use, most likely. And the main wiring harness that comes with two quad locks and some other plugs, some RCA connectors, 12-volt supply, rear camera, front camera, a lot of things here that you can connect. I'll probably just use the reverse camera, I don't need the front one. And here we have a business card for CarPlay. I really recommend these guys. They answered your questions very fast, and they have great products, just in case you want to buy this unit from them. And of course, la pièce de résistance. The huge Android head unit that comes with a huge display. It's a 12.8-inch display. It's gonna look awesome on the car, I'm very sure of that. Actually, this screen doesn't have a slot for the SIM card, which I actually like, because when you install the screen, you don't have access to it. You have to, I don't know, you have to go around it, not that much space behind it. But using this adapter, I'm probably going to use it and guide it all the way to the dashboard, inside the dashboard. So I'll have access to insert the SIM card. Let's see how it opens. This thing just slides and opens like this. And then the same for this, just like on the old phones, because I think it's a regular SIM card, not a nano SIM. I'll have to check. I think it's smaller than a regular SIM. Yeah, we'll see. I have one, so I can test it. And this is about it. This thing just slides inside the plastic mounting bracket. It's gonna be pretty easy to install, I'm sure of it. This is the GPS port, 4G LTE antenna comes here. I can hardly wait to install it on the car, although it's about minus 10 degrees Celsius outside. That doesn't bother me because I'm really anxious. Meet you back at the car. Okay guys, so let's start installing the head unit. First I'll have to remove this trim around the radio unit. Just work your way around it. It's not very complicated. Okay, just take your time. I don't want to break any clips. Okay. And it's out. So it has just these 4 metal clips. Okay, this is done. Put it in the back. Then we'll have to remove this climate control unit. There are some openings here that are going to help me with removing it. Nice. Thank you, Mercedes, for thinking about this. Okay, and done. Now, unfortunately, I'll have to cut the power. It's like minus 10 degrees, but fuck it. Love takes sacrifices. And then you have these electrical connectors. You'll need to start with the one from the left side. It has this safety clip that you have to push and then remove the plug. Come on, baby. Come on. You can do it. It's coming out. Come on. Okay, so first one's out. Now this one here also has one, but with some kind of a latch or lever that you have to push. Okay, just push this back all the way horizontally and it's out. Same thing for the bigger one. Out. And a smaller one here on the right also has a small tab that you need to press and pull it out. Also out. We're done with the climate control console. I'm going to put it in the back as well. Then we have 2 more screws here. Okay, one there, one there. I'm also gonna take these out. Okay, this one's out too. And now you just have to push downward on these tabs, these metal tabs, safety tabs. Okay, they're down. And now we can remove the original head unit. Yep. Okay, easy peasy. Okay. So, I don't have a cloth here. Now, I'm going to need a flathead screwdriver or a flathead bit. Okay, so I have the flathead screwdriver bit, and then just like for any other quad lock, for any Android head unit, you have this little tab that you have to press here down. I think you can see it. So I'm gonna squeeze this here inside, push the tab and pull it backward. Okay, got this one out as well. Then we have a bunch of other connectors here. Let's see where we have the safety tabs. Okay, yeah, all these safety clips are underneath. I'm gonna push them as well and pull this connector out. Just try to remember where everything was, but yeah, it's not that complicated. Okay. Oh, anyway, the sockets have the exact same color as the plugs, so you can't mix them up. Okay, another one. This one's quite large. Nice. Two more. Gray one, gray LVDS cable. Now also you can just pry it out like this, because these ones go out a bit harder. Okay, see, like this. Much easier this way. And there's also this one on the side. Don't forget to remove this one as well. And we're done with the original head unit. This small retaining clip, you just push it to a side and then it comes out. What's next? The air vents. Okay, ratcheting screwdriver so it goes faster. I don't even need one, it's not that big, it's a small screw. I think these ones are a bit shorter. Huh? No, they're about the same, so you can place them all in the same compartment. Not a problem. Same length, same width. Okay, and now we'll just have to pry this thing out. It's always so complicated with these things on Mercedes. I don't know why the air vents need to be this hard to take out. Okay, finally. Could have been worse. This damn air vent stayed inside. Have to take it out by itself. Okay, this one's out as well. I'll probably won't be needing these anyway, because the mounting bracket for the head unit is gonna replace this one. The original screen, where's the big screwdriver here? These ones are way longer, but they're easy to identify. And the original screen is out. Two more connectors here. Got this one, black one. Press the clip, take it out. Press the clip for the LVDS cable, take it out. Let me use a screwdriver again. Press the clip and pry it out. This stubborn little fucker. Come on! Almost done. Okay, finally. Whew. Okay, this one's out as well. Now we'll have to bring all the goodies. It's nice that there aren't any ducts in the way. Normally on other cars you have a lot of ducts behind it and you have to pull all the wiring to guide all the wiring between. But on this car, this model is gonna go pretty easy, I think. So first we have to take out this connector for the fiber optic cable. It has a small tab here. You just need to pull it. See? Small close-up. So it's this one. It has a small tab here. You just pull it upward and then take out the connector. We'll have to move it from the original quad lock connector to the aftermarket one that we plug inside the original head unit. Okay, it's out. Very simple. This is it. And then we'll move it to the aftermarket quad lock connector. This is the main wiring harness. Okay, where is it? I'm just gonna find the male plug, place it inside the female plug. Make sure this lever is lifted, otherwise it won't go in easier. Here it is, and pull the lever. It clicked, so everything is just fine. Now we'll have to move this connector. Just pull it this other way around. It's gonna be easier this way. And move it to the original connector. Hi, Jaira. This way or the other way around? Which way is it? Okay, this way. Plug it in. It clipped. If it clicked, then it's okay. Then you just open this lever as well. Okay, just lift it and pull it back. Then this is going to go inside the original head unit. Just gonna place a small band here around this bundle of wires. And done. This is going to go all the way up here. So we got it all the way up. Just make sure you don't lose any of the other connectors in the process. Place them a bit aside. These are the original ones. These are the ones that will go inside the aftermarket head unit. This is the aftermarket quad lock. All the other connectors are here, so we're good to go. Yeah, this plug will connect to the one from the original LVDS cable that went to the original screen. I can just plug this in right now. Okay, I'll just leave them bundled up right here, just the way they are. So I'm going to stick the 4G LTE antenna to the back, somewhere behind the head unit. I think there's gonna be just plenty of space because the metal bracket comes here, and the Android head unit screen comes here, so there's plenty of space behind. Let's see. Okay, and it's stuck, so we have that one as well. I don't need that much wire here, excess of wire, so I'm just going to also use electrical tape and tie these things together. It's more than enough cable. Let's install the GPS antenna as well. Okay, so I'll have to add a bit of voiceover here. You actually have to stick this GPS antenna facing the sky, because otherwise you won't get a great GPS signal. Also, it's best if you stick it on the dashboard, somewhere to the side, close to the A-pillar. I left it inside the dashboard, facing upwards. I had to take everything out and do it again, but yeah, now it works. For the LTE antenna, it doesn't really matter how you stick it because it's omnidirectional, but the GPS antenna needs to face toward the sky because it is unidirectional. Let's put this metal bracket now. Everything has to go through it. Oh, everything. Or maybe is it? I think it's the other way around. Makes more sense because it has that writing on top. I think this is the right way to install it. As you'll see later, the writing on the metal mounting bracket does not mean that you need to place it this way. You actually have to place the opening on the upper side. And I finally found out what this cable actually is. This cable labeled as extension line. This one is used to power, it's actually used to power the clock. So it goes here. See? So it can power the clock. Okay, now let's see what we need to connect. We have this connector here that goes inside here. Okay, here a click, everything's okay. This one goes here. It also clicked. Now, there's also this connector that I don't know what it does for now. This is the original connector. It shouldn't go inside this one. It's a different connector because this one powered the original display and I won't be needing it. I'm just gonna leave it as it is for now and see later after I do my test. Also, we have the two USB ports that I'm not going to use, so also I'm going to put these things behind. Okay, so I have the prepaid SIM. Let's see where I need to install, which dimension is, I think it's the middle one, micro SIM. The smallest one is the nano SIM and it doesn't work, so I think it's micro SIM. Slide it here. Yep, this is it. Let's close this small hatch. Done. I'm not going to guide the cables through the plastic mounting bracket because I'm going to check everything first and only then disconnect these connectors and then plug them in. So let's start with the longer cable. It's easier if you start with the longest cables. Back inside, then Okay, let's look for the pink one. Pink connector goes here. Yeah. Green connector, because I'm holding the head unit upside down. Let me check if I left something out. No, I don't see anything left. Okay, and of course quad lock connector. Oh, it's this way around. This one's quite short, but it went inside quite fast. Okay, everything is back in position, and the head unit should slide back in, not all the way, because I'm not going to put everything back just yet, before I make sure everything works. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it this way. Gonna grab the where is it? Climate head unit, plug it in, start with the right one. Okay, pull this lever back up, clicked. This one all the way to the right, clicked. This one clicked, and the last one here. And hopefully our screen will work now. Let's turn on the ignition and see if it works. Otherwise, I'm gonna be quite disappointed. And of course it works, ladies and gentlemen. We have an almost 13-inch display on my ML 2050. Wow, I'm super excited, man. This looks awesome. I think it was worth all the work. Yeah, definitely worth it. Jesus. Inside the box you'll also find these metal clamps, okay, that have openings for these screws. They were inside this small bag, and then you have to insert the screws through here. Okay guys, so I managed to slide the screen in. These tabs just go inside these rails. My hand is quite shaking a bit because I had to use a lot of force. Now, how do you do this? You just push the plastic of the bracket a bit inside to slide them. It's easier. This one as well. You just push it more inside like this, and then slide the screen downward. Same thing for this one. Okay, you start from one side, push the plastic here, then this one in the middle, actually both in the same time if you can, and the last one will just go in by itself. I inserted the screws, and then you just clip these caps back in, and now I can just insert everything back in. Just make sure you still have this sponge here in the back around the ventilation tubes. Just making a last check before I put the two screws back in, and it seems that everything's working, and we have, ladies and gentlemen, a digital clock, which looks pretty awesome. Okay guys, I finished installing the Android head unit. It was a bit more complicated than I was expecting, but this was the first time installing this kind of head unit. I took a short break to eat, but look at how thin this screen is. Look at the resolution. I've installed some car head units that said it's 4GB RAMs, but I'm pretty sure they were flashed. Flashed means it's not the real speed, it's not the real processor. And this, I think it's a true 4GB RAM because it moves just awesome. Look how you scroll around the menu. Fantastic. I was really not expecting this. It's great. Super fast. Touchscreen is also very responsive, very fast. Okay, let's go to the app menu. Let's enter app menu. Here you have a lot of pre-installed apps. Of course, I'm going to install Netflix as well and show you how a video looks on the screen. We have the digital clock here, which also looks awesome. Okay guys, so it's been some time since I installed the head unit, the Android head unit, because I wanted to test it first and then share my personal impressions. First of all, it's very fast. I'm very satisfied with its speed. It's incredible that it's just 4GB of RAM, but it works like an 8GB RAM or even more. I don't know. Maybe some other head units are just flashed and they say it's 8GB RAM, but it's actually 4. Probably that's the problem. But this one, I think it's real 4GB RAM. First of all, this is the main menu. We have navigation. You can set up any navigation app here you want as default navigation app. I have set Waze. Okay, back to main menu. Here we have Bluetooth menu, call logs, phone book. Okay, I did not add any contacts yet. I have to mention that I have my SIM card here. As you can see, great signal, LTE signal. So I got internet through my provider, my cellular provider. Bluetooth vehicle information. This is actually the main menu. So you got your usual main menu from the original head unit. All my sound comes through Bluetooth audio. I don't know why, but auxiliary doesn't work, so I have to connect to Bluetooth audio for audio, but that's not much of a problem. Let's go back to main menu. This is a floating button for CarPlay and Android Auto. You can set it not to appear or appear. I like it here because I can just switch between the two menus from Android or CarPlay directly to the original menu. So information, this is music. You can set your music app. I already set YouTube Music. You can set Spotify or whatever app you like. The sound is just incredible. It's really nice. I like it. Apps, here you have all the apps you install. Okay, I installed just Waze and Netflix for now. I don't think I'll need anything else. I won't be using any video apps anyway while driving because it's quite dangerous. It usually distracts you from the road. It even happened to me once, and it's not a good, not a nice experience. Information here, you have the digital cluster, the information from the digital cluster, outside temperature, and handbrake is now loosened. If I press the handbrake, of course, it's pulled. Play The Offspring.
Okay, here's The Offspring on YouTube Music.
Now what I like most about this Android head unit is that Android Auto or CarPlay are just basic apps, so you can just go back to the main menu And if you need it, you can press this floating button, or you can just open all the apps in the background and select any of them. And as I said, Android Auto is just a basic app. You can enter it or exit it whenever you want. You can also use, of course, the original Android head unit to listen to music, and also as a navigation app. You just have to open the apps. Let's open, I don't know, let's open YouTube. Okay. Also, the resolution is fantastic. Video quality is excellent. Scrolling, as you can see, is almost instant, almost perfect. You can't really tell. Only if you scroll very, very fast, maybe there's a bit of lag when you see the thumbnails, but yeah, as you can see, it's pretty fast. Doesn't happen all the time, and it's probably most of the time is because of the internet speed. So we opened YouTube. Let's open something else. Let's open Waze. Also, the app has to support split screen, otherwise it won't work. But you can use a navigation app and YouTube or YouTube Music at the same time. So you just press here and then split screen. Tap another app to use split screen, and then we're going to add YouTube as well. So now we have split screen, and you can redimension the apps. So you have YouTube on the right side and the navigation app right here. As you can see, everything works flawlessly, extremely fast. It's just fantastic. I love it. I really like it. Now I have to mention that I had a few problems with the audio connection. After installing the head unit, I didn't know how to set it up correctly. The guys from CarPlay usually preset it to Bluetooth, but mine wasn't presetted, so I had to set it myself, and I didn't really know how to do it. And I just contacted one of the guys from CarPlay, and he even answered on Sunday. So I managed to talk on Sunday and solve the issue. I asked a lot of questions, and somebody from CarPlay actually answered my messages. It was just fantastic. So I really want to thank those guys from CarPlay for all their help and support. So now everything works perfectly. I'm really happy with it. Very satisfied with the product. Let's see what else. Oh, I just wanted to show you also the digital clock, which also looks really awesome, especially at night. I really like it. Now you have this analog skin, but you also can change it to digital. Storage space, 4 GB RAM, ROM, 64 GB of storage. Okay, and in the factory settings, you just press 888848, confirm. Brightness adjustment, system diagnostic log collection, USB devices switch. Oh, here it is. So this is what I actually wanted to show you from the beginning. Body, watch, face. So here you can change the appearance of this digital clock here. So this is one of the skins. This is a different skin. See, this is another one. Digital clock. So you have also a digital format. Or you can use a compass. Isn't it awesome? Let me show you the resolution on some videos. I gotta say, it's really nice. Resolution is just fantastic. Super clear, super clear. Let's check for some strong colors. Nice. What I also like about this Android head unit is that if I switch into reverse, I can see the parking sensors on the screen. so I don't have to check my rear view mirror for the reverse parking sensors. Okay guys, let's see how streaming apps work. I'm going to try Netflix first. As you can see, scrolling through the menu, searching videos. It's really fast. Super fast. Probably faster than on my PC. Now, where's a good movie when you need it? I always like to play Mad Max. After publishing the video, I sent the link to CarPlay as well, and they offered to give me a 5% discount code that you will find in the description of this video. Let's now test another streaming app like Sky Showtime. Let me just go back here. Apps. Sky Showtime. Okay, super fast. Now, let's see. Yep, works just as fine as Netflix.
Somebody should. Quite a mess. You ain't seen the mess yet.
Now I can't play the video too long because otherwise I'll get the copyright claims. Just some small segments.
Thank you. Take the $300,000 for the grass, and then I keep sending you $200,000 check.
Alright friends, this is it for this tutorial. I hope you liked it and you'll find it useful. I hope you'll install your own Android head unit because it's really cool. And my car now looks like 2020 plus. I don't know, maybe even 2025. I don't know. You'll be the judge of that. Also, in one of my next videos, I'm going to show you how to install a reverse camera and connect it to any Android head unit. It doesn't have to be this one, but obviously I'm going to connect it to this one. And also, this week I'm going to receive a digital instrument cluster that I will also install on this car, so it pairs with this huge screen. It's gonna look awesome, way better than the older one. I actually like this one as well, but it's analog, so a digital one will pair just fine with this super nice Android head unit. So all the best. Bye bye.